fewest yards per pass attempt this season, minimum of 50 attempts. This is from the NFL on CBS. Bryce Young, the aforementioned benched quarterback of the Carolina Panthers, 4.81. Deshaun Watson, 4.84. And Jacoby Brissett, 5.15. Those are not the company you want to be keeping if you are a starting quarterback.
Absolutely. I mean, Bryce Young was playing badly enough that they had to bench him, not even for his own good, but just to figure out what else was going on with the offense. And I think there are some parallels there with Cleveland. You know, the offensive line is banged up. It's not playing particularly well. The passing game isn't working. The run game isn't working. But now we don't know how much of that is Deshaun Watson and how much of that is the scheme sort of losing its way, trying to find the right course. At some point, you need to figure out what else is going on. And the way of doing that is to make a change at quarterback and establish a better baseline or a different baseline and just get an idea of how bad is your offensive line? How bad is your run game? Can we get the offense back to where we think it should be schematically and then work from there again? I think that is the problem, or one of the problems that persisting with Deshaun Watson creates is you now lose the ability to accurately judge the other components within that offense. And that's the territory that they're in right now, is an inability to judge anything else.
Yeah, and it's kind of why you look at it and they don't have an identity and everything's a mess. And I'm with you. This again will show you just how rough it's been offensively. Commanders had 8 plays of 20-plus yards on Sunday. The Browns had just 1. So now Cleveland has just 12 plays all season long of 20 or more yards. Just 12 plays. That will tell you how mightily this offense is struggling.
Yeah, and this week in particular was the biggest indictment of that, I think, because not only are you contrasting that against a rookie quarterback who's carving up, your defense and putting up those big explosive plays, but the Commanders' defense is terrible. The Commanders' defense is one of the worst defenses in the NFL. If you can't look good against that defense, you're going nowhere. You are struggling and something needs to change, and it's only made look worse by the direct contrast against Jaden Daniels, a rookie, doing it against a better defense. So I think was a very, very bad game for this offense. That should have been a game where the offense was able to look better, and then we would have been stringing together one good performance from Watson with another game where the offense looked better, and we would almost be talking ourselves into maybe this thing is taking baby steps in the right direction. But instead, the one glimmer of optimism was quashed immediately by a terrible performance against what is a bad defense.